This video is about multiplying polynomials. So we're going to multiply a few different types of polynomials. First, we're going to start with a monomial times a trinomial. So when we're multiplying, we're just using the distributive property. When you multiply your coefficients, so the numbers in front of your variable or by themselves get multiplied and your exponents are added together. So in number 1, I'm going to distribute 2x squared to all three terms. So 2x squared times 4x cubed. 2 times 4 is 8x, and then we add our exponents. So we have 2 plus 3, which gets us 5. 2x squared times negative 5x gets us negative 10x cubed. I multiplied the numbers. Remember, this has an exponent of 1. So 2 plus 1 is getting us our x cubed. And then 2x squared times 10x, so I'm just multiplying the numbers together, and I get 20x squared stays the same. Number 2, I have 4x times negative 6x to the fourth plus 3x squared minus 10x plus 2. So I'm going to multiply everything by 4x. Remember that just an x has an exponent of 1. So 4x times negative 6x to the fourth gets us negative 24x, 1 plus 4 to the fifth. 4x times 3x squared gets us 12x to the third. 4x times negative 10x gets us negative 40x squared. Remember, they both have an exponent of 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2. And then 4x times 2 gets us 8x. Notice that we're not combining anything because they all have different exponents at this time. Number 3, we're going to distribute 3x to the fourth to all three terms. So 3x to the fourth times 4x squared is going to get us 12x to the sixth. 3x to the fourth times 5x is going to get us 15x to the fifth. And 3x to the fourth times negative 3 gets us negative 9x to the fourth. Do not combine anything if they do not have the same exponents, which in this case they do not. Now let's look at multiplying binomials. So when we multiply binomials, there might be some combining after we multiply. So in the first case, I'm going times 7. We're going to do the distributive property twice with each thing that's in parentheses. So first, x times x gets us x squared. X times 7 gets us 7x. Then we need to do the same thing with distributing the 3. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 7 is plus 21. Now, in this case, notice that you have two x terms. You have 7x and 3x. Because those are like terms, they get combined together. So this becomes x squared plus 10x plus 21. Remember, you are only combining like terms. So in this case, you're only combining the x's. Number 5, when I multiply, first I'm going to do x times negative x, which gets us negative x squared. X times 5, which gets us plus 5x. Negative 9 times negative x, which gets us 9x. Positive. It's positive because two negatives always make a positive. And then negative 9 times 5 gets us minus 45. Now in this case, again, we have x's that are like terms, so they're going to combine together. So we get negative x squared plus 14x minus 45. In number 6, I have x minus 4 times x plus 4. So first I'm going to distribute the x. X times x is x squared. X times 4 is 4x. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. And negative 4 times 4 is minus 16. Now again, I have like terms with my x's. Notice though that the x's have different signs. So I have plus 4 and minus 4. Well, 4 minus 4 just gets us 0. So our x term cancels out, and we're left with just x squared minus 16. Number 7, when I multiply, I have negative 2x squared, negative 2x times 3x, which gets us negative 6x squared. Negative 2x times negative 5, which is plus 10x. 7 times 3x, which gets us plus 21x, is 7 times negative 5, which gets us negative 35. Now the x terms are like terms again, so I'm left with negative 6x squared plus 31x minus 35. Now, in number 8, it looks a little bit different because it's to the squared power. Anytime it's to the squared power, remember that a squared just means something times itself. So we're going to rewrite this so it's x minus 11 times x minus 11, and then I can do my distributive property. You cannot just distribute your exponents. You have to rewrite it first. So now x times x is x squared. X times negative 11 is minus 11x. Negative 11 times x is negative 11x. And negative 11 times negative 11 is plus 21. So again, we have x terms, negative 11x minus 11x. Remember that these have the same sign, so they're not going to cancel out. They're actually going to double. So this becomes x squared minus 22x plus 121. The same thing happens in number 9, where I need to rewrite this parenthesis. So I have 3x minus 4 times 3x minus 4. So I'm going to distribute 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times negative 4 is minus 12x. Negative 4 times 3x is minus 12x. And negative 4 times negative 4 is plus 16. So in this case, my x's combined again. And I have 9x squared minus 24x plus 16. Now, in the last two, our second set of parentheses got bigger, so now there's 3 terms instead of 2 terms. This is the same thing still. And 2x times 9 is 18x. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the negative 2. Negative 2 times x squared is negative 2x squared. Negative 2 times negative 4x is negative 8x. And negative 2 times 9 is minus 18. So when I'm combining like terms, there's multiple things that need to combine this time. We have to combine the x squareds, and we need to combine the x's together. So the 2x cubed stays the same. Negative 8x squared minus 2x squared gets us 10x squared. 18x minus 8x gets us 10x. And then the 18 stays by itself, so minus 18. Let's try one more example with that. So in number 13, first I'm going to distribute the 3x. So 3x times 2x squared gets us 6x cubed. 3x times 7x gets us 21 plus 21x squared. 3x times negative 4 gets us 12x. And then I'm going to distribute the 5 to all 3 terms. 5 times 2x squared is 10x squared. 5 times 7x is plus 35x. And 5 times negative 4 is minus 20. So when I combine like terms, again, I have x squared terms that need to be combined and x's that need to be combined. So the 6x cubed stays the same. 21x squared plus 10x squared gets me 31x squared. Negative 12x plus 35x gets us plus 23x, and then minus 20. The last thing we're going to look at is how to find the area of a rectangle. So remember, area of a rectangle is base times height or length times width. So when I'm going to find the area of the rectangle, I use the two sides that I'm given, x plus 2 and x minus 7, and I'm going to multiply them together. Make sure that each side is set into parentheses. Now, this is just what we've done above. We're distributing twice. So x times x is x squared. X times negative 7 is minus 7x. 2x times 2, or 2 times x is 2x. And 2 times negative 7 is minus 14. I have two x terms here, so those combine together. So I have x squared minus 5x minus 14.